Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is the big reveal for my project for the hashtag Halloween digital kit that was presented to me from TinaLovesToCraft. She is the digital designer for this beautiful, beautiful kit that I got the pleasure of working with this month. And of course, all links in my description box about where you can find and purchase this beautiful kit. Absolutely loved it. So make sure to check out my playlist if you want to see the unboxing and a couple of process videos that I did creating this journal. Now, this journal was a first for me. I have never created a cover upcycled from a package. Got an Amazon package and I decided I wanted to upcycle it and do something beautiful with it. So this is my journal. Her beautiful paper in the background. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely loved it. Now, of course, this was the very first journal that I've ever created in this style, so it is not perfect, but I love the grunginess of it, and I love just the feel of it. It's just absolutely amazing. So for my closure, I had this cotton linen, and I laundered it, even though it was brand new, cut it up in a strip that was manageable, and then sat it in some tea stain, and this was the grungy effect that I got. This lace, and the lace I purchased from Walmart on one of my rare occasions that I visited them. And then I decided to interlace it with some orange just to give it a pop of color. I was undecided about what I was going to do with the cover, and I was a little bummed because in this corner there is a beautiful spider that I had glittered up, but I needed a focal point, and I had to sacrifice the spider. I know. I can't believe it either. Let me get this closure open so you can see. In the back here, I had this orange, black, and cream in a very yellow-orange material. Use that as my background. Last year, we were all hauling these picks, these glitter picks from Dollar Tree. I cut it up and I layered that in the background. I had purchased on a D-side some Halloween feathers, so I plucked out all the black fluffy ones and just put that on the opposite side. And my daughter had given me a good size of material, and this was in the upper corner, and I just cut that out and then inked the edges with some black stays-on ink just to grunge up the rectangle that I cut out or ripped apart, and made that my cover. Let me know, did I hit it? Like, I really, really loved it. For my closure, I did do an eyelet, and I tied these two together in a knot just to be able to give that double wrap ability, and also to be able to let the journal grow. So there's plenty of room to be able to stuff this bad boy. I am working currently in another journal. So like I said, this one wasn't perfect. I learned to give myself a spine, regardless even if I think I don't need one. Give it to yourself, because you just never know. So lesson learned there. Beautiful digital paper. Here is the envelope that I upcycled, and I don't think you can see it, but of course in my videos you can see me put it all together. In this pocket, it's one of Tina's papers. I had scraps, so I cut it out into a tag, added some of the material that I used to reinforce my cover, my spines. You can see it there. So I had some scraps and I utilized them, made a nice little ribbon tag there. Again, also utilizing the scraps, I used my little small hand scallop punch, and then just utilize the scrap pieces of paper. And I'm on a glossy accent binge, guys. Like, I've had these enamel dots for a long time, and I've just been using them up before they dry up. Again, scraps of material that I used, the linen, and then I did find these beautiful stickers from Dollar Tree, and this one says Witch's Brew. Inked the edges and backed it up on some tea stain paper. And then this is one of her envelopes. In the envelope is one of her cards. If I can get it out. Oh no, I hope I didn't glue it. Why do we do that to ourselves? We're just so impatient. Why crafters are so impatient? One of the digital cards, one of the journaling cards that are included in the digital kit. Dolly, you're so excited you can't even talk. And then a tea-stained receipt paper just for additional writing space. And that goes in there. Here is one of the digital designs. I did print this on cardstock. This is not copy paper. And then I fussy cut one of the elements out. I just grunged it up with some vintage photo ink. I didn't care how it came out because it's Halloween, so the grungier the better. And one of the fussy cut images from the ephemera, and you can see I glittered up certain areas of the roses. So the darker areas of the roses, I glittered up. Isn't that a beautiful effect? Tea stain paper from my stash. Here I took one of her journaling cards, put a thumb notch in it, and made a pocket. And then, again, using a lot of my scraps that are on my desk, whatever fabric I had. This is one of her tickets and some eyelash trim. And then I enamel dot the edge. Inside is one of her tags. Use some of that material, put some enamel dots there, and backed it up on some tea stain paper. Beautiful image from the kit. And then I had these ribbon sticker rolls that was gifted to me a long time ago from Elsa. Thank you, girl. So I used one design on this side and then a different design on the other side. And then this is printed on copy paper. So I printed both sides. And I tried to not duplicate the same image, but pair it up where it complemented each other. Another one of the journaling cards that she included. Again, another little cluster here using another one of her tickets. This is one of her tearaway journaling cards. I cannot tear to save my life. Don't know why. But I did do the ruffle fabric trim on the top. And then added enamel dots. And then backed it up on some tea stain paper. And then, of course, I pulled in the pinks, the purples, and the coffee dye. The colors that complemented the colors in the kit. Again, here is some more of that trim. And then her corner pocket. In here is this item that is in her ephemera portion of her kit. Folded it in half and then lined it with some tea stain paper. On the corner pocket, I did line it with some more lace. I added some of this Dollar Tree glitter tool that we were all hauling, some fabric, and then the word trick or treat. More paper from the kit, more ribbon. Left this alone, but I did glitter up the tree. So you'll find that on certain pages and certain items, I did glitter. I glittered here, the eyes of the skulls. I think that is so cute. And then as well as this little journaling card and coffee stain the back. And made this cut apart, or fussy cut image, my corner tuck. Pink tie-dye paper, more paper from the collection, different trim this time on both sides. Here is the fabric flip that I did. And then on the top of the fabric flip, I also used the trim that we were hauling from Dollar Tree. Lots of writing space. Here I used one of the ephemera pieces that she used. I did glitter up the witch. So that's what it looks like when it's not in direct light, and then that's what it turns into. Made it into a corner tuck, and then use the coin envelope that she has in her ephemera portion with a card that was made to go inside. More beautiful paper from the collection. Look at my cat glitter. Different trim, different trim. On this one again, just the dark areas of the bird is what I wanted to emphasize on both of them. And this one is actually glued all the way down because this is a grungy purple page that I wanted to include because I thought it just matched beautifully. Here is a corner tuck, again, just glittering certain areas of the pumpkin. Another one of Tina's tags. I love the material, just frays. And then that sits there. More paper from the collection. Different trim here and here. And then here is one of her library pockets. I did cut off the back. Oh, this is one of her corner pockets. No, it was a library pocket. Another tag from the collection. You can see where I glittered it up. Another ruffled fabric trim on the top. My dogs are playing. They sound like they're fighting. And then some enamel dots there. I did add enamel dots all around for emphasis, just to make it pop, and trim along the top. Here I mirrored. She did include in her ephemera portion of the kit mirrored pockets, so this is where I decided to utilize them, and they are glittered up just the same and decorated just the same with two journaling cards that are very, very similar. So that's my center. More paper from her collection. Here is the other library pocket with another journaling card and a different trim with some more enamel dots. Turn it over, took one of her roses from the ephemera kit, and you can see where I glittered it up. And I also distressed the edges in black, made it into a corner tuck. Another one of her small journaling cards to tuck in there. Lots of writing space. Another journaling card that I made into a pocket. Trimmed the edge with some enamel dots. And then some eyelash trim. Another ticket. This one says Halloween. On top of some fabric. Part of the ephemera kit. Long, simple tag. Love the strings. Just added some enamel dots there just for interest on the eyes and to kind of tie it into the pocket. And you can see the trim there as well as there. This is called tea stain paper. Here is the same fabric flip as the other one. Just a little further down the journal. Another page from the digital kit. And then additional ribbon trim. Sorry about all the noise outside. Pink tie-dye paper. Here's another paper from the kit. This time I glittered up the spider. More trim to emphasize her paper. There goes my cat shimmering. Here is one of her deep pockets. And for this one, I used this card. Backed it up on some tea stain paper with some fabric and a couple of enamel dots. And I thought that went beautifully in there. And this time I placed enamel dots on the top and on the bottom corners. Added some, it's like an ombre. It starts off black, then it goes to brown, then it goes to beige. Eyelash trim on top of some fabric with the ticket that says spooky. Here we go again with another spider. And then on this ephemera piece that I fussy cut out, I glued that one all the way down because I didn't want to put added pressure on the stem. I wanted it to sit like a bouquet, but I did glitter up the very dark places, the shadows. More of the beautiful paper. Here's another pocket. This time I just did enamel dots in the corner and along the stamp. Again with the fabric, the eyelash trim, and another ticket that said trick or treat. And in here I put the other piece of the what look like a booklet backed up on some tea stain paper. And then last but not least, we're at the back of the signature. Another one of our ephemera pieces. This time I made it I made it into a corner tuck again, and then used another one of her small little journaling cards backed up on some tea stain paper. And then the other rolls that is included, I fussy cut that out and then also glittered up the dark edges. That is the signature. This is the back pocket. And here is the other large envelope. Again, the large journaling card and just like a receipt just for additional journaling space. And then on the flap itself, there is a pocket. Let me just get this in here. Okay. On the flap itself, there is a pocket. And in this pocket, I have another one of the large tags. Again, using the fabric strips, scallop hand punch with some black enamel dots. I did have some stickers in my stash. This one says Boo. Sorry, that's a bat. This is part of the ephemera kit. I grunged up the fabric, added some enamel dots, and then this leaf is from the sticker pack. I thought it looked super cute there. And then this is the other coin envelope that is included in the digital kit with the journaling card to go inside. So that is my project share, guys. I was excited when I saw this kit. Oh my goodness. I loved everything about it. It was so easy to work with. It had the whimsical, fun, not so scary feel, as well as you can take the images and darken them up and really make it kind of spooky if that's your thing. So here is my journal kit. Here is my journal. Here is the outside one more time. And as always, all links on how you can purchase this kit will be in my description box down below. Tina, thank you once again. Thank you to the design team members, as well as the design team leaders, for allowing me to be able to play with this digital kit. I am super excited for next month's. Wait until you guys see. Oh my goodness, you have to check my link down below and check out Tina's Etsy shop. Her kits are amazing. So I am super excited for the month of October. As always, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all the lovely comments, for the thumbs up, and for the encouragement. As always, stay blessed, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you real soon. Bye now.